Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the Spiritual Director and Founding Minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password. Today is Sunday, September 25th, 2022, and we're continuing with our annual theme, which is Living Everyday Wonder. The topic for this month of September has been work, and the topic for this week is failing forward. We open each week with a spiritual practice called affirmative prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment. And this is a powerful tool and a practical tool that helps to shift our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept the good that is already present in our life. It aligns our thoughts with all good. So let's move into today's service with intention, as we do each week, with a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. And today I'll be reading from September 20th, 2014. And just a reminder that spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to close your eyes and take these words as your own, if you so choose. There is one life, one love, one power, one presence, one divine unity known as God. In its infinity variety, it is expressing itself as me and as everyone else. The healthy beat of my heart is ever entrained with the global heartbeat of the one infinite source. For I was designed by this one, created by this one, and am maintained by this one. I am immersed in and surrounded by a boundless sea of possibility. All of it is available to me. All of it is given to me, and I partake at the level of my understanding. Today, I am open and willing to accept ever-increasing good. I feel a tingle of delight as I dive deeper into the realization that nothing is too good to be true. I wake up to a greater dream of unconditional love, joy, abundance. Life responds to me in kind. The key to this kingdom is gratitude, and I immerse myself in thanksgiving and appreciation for my wonderful life. With an open heart and expectancy of good, I release and let go, and so it is. And that was originally submitted by Reverend Mary Beth Spear from Glen Ellen, Illinois. So as we do each week, let's together review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, which is creating the life you desire. And our mission supports this by providing spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And please know that we are a philosophy that honors all faiths, all traditions, and all paths. So please know that no matter where you are on your path, you are welcome here. And at this time, I'd like to acknowledge that I have returned from my long traveling session, first going to Chapala, to the Convention of the Americas in the beginning of August, and I also received my ordination ceremony there. And then I traveled to Kelowna, BC in Canada, where I also had another ceremony, and that was for the installation of me as the senior minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. And so now I'd also like to take this time to acknowledge the passing of the Queen most recently. So just breathing in all of this excitement. I'd like to continue now, letting everyone know that we teach a philosophy here that honors all faith traditions, as I mentioned. And this philosophy is called the science of mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, where we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, such as our opening spiritual mind treatment. And we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts to create the science of mind, which focuses on the individual use of thoughts and this powerful thing called the mind. When asked to provide a concise definition of the science of mind teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of the laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So if you have any questions or comments, you can either post them online, wherever you are watching the replay, chat with me in person, or send me a direct email, and I'll be sure to respond. So this month we have been discussing work, and work is an extension of one's passion for the world. The professional lexicon contains success, failure, productivity, measures, improvements, competition, and efficiency. When looking within the container of an office or company or factory, or even a boardroom, these words make up the operational fabric of the workplace. We are spiritual beings living out a spiritual experience in this world 24/7, 365. Thus, the work we do also contains less obvious spiritual elements of meaning and meaningfulness, good and goodness. It's about more than a result or an outcome. This month, we've had the invitation to embark upon an adventure in the spiritual practice of finding the good in the work that we do. Through the revelation of everyday wonder within every task, project, design, conversation, and product, and by taking every opportunity to do all the good that we can. Our unique perspectives finds its origin in all of the lessons that life has taught us. From these lessons, we determine what is good or bad and what works or doesn't work. Thus, we can look at failure as a negative event or as an opportunity to go in a new direction. The new perspectives, considerations, revelations, and insights that become available through so-called failure are amazing if we are willing to trust and to lean into wonder. Wonder invites us to create positive change. As long as there is a reason to move, grow, or shift, there is potential for the ongoing search for purpose, passion, and the larger contribution to society. In the book, The Power of an Idea, Ernest Holmes wrote this: "Many people wonder why they fail and why they continue to fail. Failure is not to be thought of as something outside of ourselves. A sense of failure is only the psychological and emotional reaction we have to experiences which are negative. And he goes on to say, failure does not mean the loss of something. Failure occurs only if the loss of that thing takes our enthusiasm, our courage, our zest for life, our faith, our conviction, and our happiness from us. That is failure indeed. So here's a little story about not giving up. While competing in the Olympic marathon in Mexico City, Aquari cramped up due to the high altitude in the city. During the race, he fell and severely wounded his knee and dislocated his shoulder. But he continued running, finishing last among the 17 competitors who completed the race. And note that there were 79 that had started the race. There were only a few thousand spectators who remained in the stadium after sunset, and he finished at 3 hours, 25 minutes, and 27 seconds. When he crossed the finish line, a roaring cheer came from the small crowd, who somehow knew they were bearing witness to history. Later, when he was interviewed and asked why he continued running, he said, "My country did not send me 5,000 miles to start the race. They sent me 5,000 miles to finish the race." And Dr. Ernest Holmes said this, "We have within us a power that is greater than anything we shall ever contact in the outer, a power that can overcome every obstacle in our life." And that's exactly what this runner had experienced. So we all experience success and failure in life. Just as life teaches us the lesson not to allow success to go to our head, we are wise not to allow failures to consume our heart. Sometimes things will not go as planned, and that's perfectly fine. The wise, career-minded professional understand how to fail forward, which means not giving up when things don't work out. When failure seems inevitable, the secret to moving forward is cultivating a sense of everyday wonder as a guide and constant companion. The truth about failure is that it does not mean one's idea is flawed, nor not valid, or that the dream isn't good enough. Failure means there is something to be learned, gained, or a course correction is necessary. In short, failure points to the possibility that there is always something more, something better, and something blessed ahead. Ernest Holmes wrote this, "The mind is a magnet, and we attract that which we identify the self." So keep your goal visible at all times. Whatever your goal is, keep it at the forefront of everything you do. Write it down and keep it on your desk as you work. Post it on your mirror and say it out loud as you prepare for each day. Place a copy in your purse or your wallet, on the steering wheel of your car, or on the refrigerator. Each time you encounter the reminder of your goal, speak it out loud. This helps to plant the seeds of success in your mind in a way that focuses your attention and helps you notice resources and opportunities that will help you achieve your goal. And then ask yourself these questions. Do I believe in myself? Do I have clear goals? Am I resilient? And am I willing to persist? Dr. Ernest Holmes said this in the Science of Mind textbook. We are bound by nothing except belief. So have you ever considered that failure is an opportunity that shows up at just the right moment? It can be a chance to reevaluate and to come back stronger with better reasoning. The next time around, it's often easier to attain the goal, the outcome, and the intent. The challenge with working is that there are a million opportunities to fail abundantly and publicly. So, how does one bounce back from significant failure? One way is to get to know the parts of and the pieces of failure and allow each part to teach us how to make our next attempt quicker and easier. Failure is not fatal. No matter how hard it may feel, stay willing to understand that failure may simply mean there is another opportunity just around the corner. And take the opportunity to wonder about what it could be and allow it to be so. Ernest Holmes wrote this: "Know that nothing can hinder you but yourself. If you believe you can, you can." So sometimes the lesson of failure is not to make success certain, but to show us how to fail. There's always a way to fail with grace, sincerity, and possibility. A single instance of failure can teach us more than a lifetime of success. Wonder allows a person to detach from the outcome and explore with a greater curiosity and trust as the process unfolds. Hearing no can help you grow. It can help you gain a new perspective and thicken your skin so that you can better cope with future rejections. I remember learning about no when I started a career in sales. No didn't mean never, it meant not yet. There were more questions to be asked and answered, and more solutions to look for, some that wouldn't arise if not for the no. It's part of the job to investigate further so that you can reach success. And there's a hidden element of resilience that accompanies failing. Each failure offers feedback on how to perfect an idea, a task, or a project. The work of work is the willingness to continue to move forward even when things don't happen according to our plan. In the song by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, "Lean on Me," they sing, "Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm going to need somebody to lean on." As a spiritual practice, wonder can show you the divine plan behind and within everything. It can make the difference, or it can make the distance between where we are and where we want to be that much more exciting. The willingness to fail forward can make work a beautiful, crazy, and exciting journey. So fail forward and fail forward often. Albert Einstein said this: "Failure is success in progress." So in conclusion, there is potentiality, uh, sorry, potentially more to gain from failure than there is to lose. Failing forward in your work means that you are growing, you're productive, and willing to adapt. Beloved, go forward knowing success and failure are akin to one another. The real work is determining what's next. Wonder allows a person to move beyond the stigma of failure into the wonder of what if. No matter what, keep going and don't give up. And I'll leave you with these wise words from Robert Kennedy. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. And that brings us to our affirmation for this week. I persevere with the strength of spirit within me. So now is our time for mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering you this powerful teaching of the science of mind. And we bless the financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is greatly appreciated, whether it's $5 or $50. And donations can be made using PayPal through our website. And our website is www.cslpv.org. When you arrive on the landing page, you'll see a donate button. And when you click on that, it will direct you to your PayPal account, where you can make your donation in whichever manner you choose. Alternatively, if you still like to send in a paper check, you can do so by addressing and mailing it to CSLPV number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. And now, if you would like to join me in our offertory affirmations. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for a spiritual mind treatment to assist you with your emotions or change or whatever your experience in life, please connect with me. And if you'd like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living for this upcoming year, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, please connect with me as well so that we can send you our current form. We will be having our annual general meeting with our trustees this coming week. So please let me know if you would like to join the meeting so that I can send you the Zoom link as well. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And if you're interested in learning more about the science of mind teaching, we are offering the course again called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And this will be held in the beginning of October. So check out our website to find out more details. And if you'd like to have another course or workshop or a book study, please let me know whatever it is that you're interested in so that we can make plans for that. I'll also be teaching the science of mind in Spanish. So please let me know if you are interested in joining that starting in October as well. And let's remember to continue with practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. May peace and love be with you. Thank you for coming and sharing this time together. Peace and blessings to all. Namaste.